All right, I don't know what number take this is, but I'm coming to you again. This is Dr. G, Genevieve Santori, Richards Malachi. I'm coming to you to introduce myself and also the company that we're building, BRIGHTgrind. And I want to share a little bit more with you about the vision that we have. So, Friends and Family is asking for architects of the human experience. And when I saw the application drop, I my heart sung. I was like, "Hey, this is the place, this is the time, this is the moment for what it is that we are working to build." And so I wanted to start there, um, because one of the things that I've put on my resume or I've used is that I am a an architect, an engineer, and in the context of the work that I have done and have been doing over the course of maybe like I would say since I was a undergrad in college, right? Uh, I've thought of myself as a builder, but the question is, what have I been building? And if you ask anybody around me, go to my parents, go to my friends and family members, the people who are like the OG friends and family round. They will tell you if you ask what is Genevieve up to, you're liable to get a very different answer depending on who you ask. And I recognize that that can come across. If you look at my CV, it looks like this amalgamation of experiences, right? I've gone to law school. I've got a doctorate in educational psychology. I went to Oxford. I spent 4 years in South Africa. And the question is what are you producing? What are you building? Like you got degrees, word to Kanye, my degrees keep me warm. And right at this current juncture, that's pretty questionable. That's a story for a different day. But anyway, the question comes down to what are you building? What are you making? And I can only tell you, and it's hard to sum this up in words, so I always have a hard time with these videos. Even now, I'm getting ready to be at the 3 minutes. So you guys are going to just have to indulge me. This is a place where this is like one of the times where I feel like I've earned the right to break a rule, just because what's at stake is so important, right? So if it boils down, if I hit a brick because I couldn't get this in 3 minutes, mm, uh, yeah, I would argue. I would ask the question of whether this is really what you're looking for, because a lot of times with designs of the magnitude and the things that we're looking to build and the solutions that need to be brought to bear, we may not be able to get it down into the 3 minute pitch. And that's what you guys are actually for, right? You guys are here to help us whip this thing into or translate this thing into the VC speak and whatever mechanics need to be put in place, right? My job is to vision, is to architect. My job is to put the team in place. So as the architect, as the designer, right? I'm following the game plan laid out by who I believe to be the master designer, the architect, all this here, and the complexity, the scale, the magnitude, the beauty, the richness, the sheer awesomeness of what I believe is coming is only a fraction of what has already come before us, if that even makes sense. I'm about to go into my poet mode. I went to business school, and just a quick tidbit: they have two types of folks, poets and quants. I am decidedly a poet with a little quant, with some quant tools. Um, but anyway, I believe that what's coming and what we are on the cusp of building is nothing short of transformative, nothing short of genius, of um, a representation, a reflection that is only a fraction of what I've seen the master designer create. And I think it, the complexity of it, the beauty, the genius, the design of it all has to be taken in sips, right? It's just something that is going to happen over the long term. It's not going to happen in one fell swoop. And I believe that with a cup of coffee, you guys will see like coffee. I even got it right here, right now. Hey. So starting off with a cup of coffee, starting off with a place of community, you know, being in the right place, connecting with the right people, curating the right kind of experiences that span multiple sectors of our community, right? The things that need to be connected. So what I've done, to get back to the point, because I just went on a tangent, sometimes that happens. What we need to do as a community, and what I've there was a quote that says, I don't fear the man who knows 10,000 kicks. I fear the man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times. I haven't practiced this kick 10,000 times. I've lived this kick in an infinite number of ways. I can't even go like, this is the same kick in a different formation. It's a kick that I've landed. Sometimes I miss, but I've landed it more times than not. And I will link you to the body of work that shows you where I'm landing this kick. And the kick that I'm trying to land is, I want to activate the genius of a generation. I don't care what needs to happen for that to take place, but that's what I'm after. We are sitting on not even a gold mine. We're sitting on a repository of genius in this generation that has been founded on the genius of previous generations that have not gotten their due, not gotten their access, not gotten their time to shine. I want to put all that into place through this work. And that's what I'm aiming to do. So I've gone out, I've started with what one of my co-founders dubs the Coalition of the Willing. And what that is get the folks that's ready to do the work. Get the people who are ready to get on board with you. And when you build it, the folks who get it, if you know, the folks that get it are going to get it. And those who don't get it at first, they're not ready to see it yet, they will see. And again, one of the things we're looking to do is we want to have that happen at a place where most people can tap in and access. Look around, like drive down the street. You're not going to drive a block without going to like being at a liquor store. Excuse me. Hey, that's the cue. That's the wrong place to start. But 7-Eleven, gas station, McDonald's, the supermarket, the store, if we have them. But you got a Superior or Vallarta or local market. And I bet you if you go in there, you're going to find one thing in those places. It's going to be coffee. It's going to be coffee. It may not be, the ultra craft shop, but you are going to find coffee. You're going to find tea, right? And you're going to find people with their cup of coffee on their daily grind, getting into it. And so again, coffee for us represents a pretext. It represents an access point that we can use to tap in all around the world. And so, yeah, every place that I've been in, every space that I've lived in, I'm able to get in through a cup of coffee. And so when this revolution comes, and it is a revolution, when this change comes, and it is coming, we're going to be there with a cup of coffee in hand and some BRIGHTgrind flagship stores, some merch, some learning platforms. We're going to have, this is just a tip. This is just a fraction of what's living inside my head. And I'm going to point you to some artwork that kind of gives you a snapshot of like what the inside of my mind looks like. But this is just a fraction. When you guys say that you're investing in founders, I want to tell you to please invest in me. I am a ball of raw potential, energy, excitement that is following the plans and the work and the patterns of the best to ever do it, ever to do it. And if I'm following that plan, and that's where I'm getting my cues from, I don't think you're gonna find, like, and I say this in all humility, I don't think you're gonna find someone who's gonna be more willing, more capable of pulling it off. So I'm happy for you. Check my resume. I got track records. I got receipts. I'm a little long-winded. We're at 11 minutes. Sorry, but the return on your time in these few short minutes, I hope, will be worth more than what can be communicated in the space of 3. Thank you so much for indulging me. I hope that I answered your prompt, and I hope that you choose us, because I believe in the ability for all of us to come together in this moment and build something, architect something that's truly reflective and worthy of the talents, genius, and purpose that we are brought to bear. I believe we are here for such a time as this, and I'm ready to get this work in. So I see you on the other side of the grind.